Dear students, in this video we are going to learn another important problem in the chapter Dissolution of Firm in the subject Partnership Accounts in Financial Accounting. X, Y and Z are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3:1. On the date of dissolution, their balance sheet is given below. Sundry creditor 6,000, capital X 10,000, Y 75, Z 65, that is 24,000. Then cash 1,000, this will come in cash account. Sundry debtor 75, stock 65, plant 6,000, land and building 9,000. The balance sheet total is 30,000. The asset realized the following: debtor is realized 7,000, stock 6,000, plant 5,500, land and building 14,500. Close the books of the firm. I told already in the last video, in dissolution of the firm, you need not prepare balance sheet because dissolution is nothing but the closing of a partnership firm officially. That is, the partnership firm comes to an end. So, there is no need to prepare balance sheet. So, we go with the realization account, then partners capital account and then cash or bank account. The most important thing is the cash or bank account should get tally, because the cash account is look like a balance sheet for dissolution and insolvency of a partnership. Let us go for the solution. First of all, we need to open a realization account. Draw 4 column, particulars, amount. Again particulars, amount. The first 2 column represent debit, the next 2 column represent credit. So, credit, debit. The first thing, we need to transfer all the asset except cash to sundry. You can write 2 assets below that: sundry debtor 7,500, stock 6,500, plant 6,000, land and building 9,000. When you add 15, 22, 23, 29,000. To asset is 29,000. Then we need to bring liability, that is by sundry creditors 6,000. Then we need to sell the asset and there should be bring it here by bank. Then that debtor is realized at 7,000. Then stock is realized at 6,000. Then plant is realized as 5,500. Then land and building is realized at 14,500. So, bring it here 14, 5, 5, 5, 20, 26, 33,000. Then whether it is given in the question or not, all the liabilities should be paid off. So, to bank creditor, that is to be paid 6,000, and there is no realization expenses. Now, close the book of the accounts. So, you are getting realization profit. Very rarely you will be getting realization profit. Most of the time you will be getting realization loss only. So, 4,000. That realization profit transferred to partners capital account. That is X, Y, Z in the ratio of 4:3:1. So, 2,000, 1,500, 500, 4,000 is to 4:3:1. So, 4 by 8, 3 by 8, 4,000 into 4 by 8, 4,000 into 3 by 8, 4,000 into 1 by 8, 500. That is it. Then we go with partners capital account. So draw 8 column. First column is particulars. Second column is A, that is X, then Y, then Z, then particulars X, Y, Z. Then we need to bring opening balance from the balance sheet. By balance brought down, X is 10,000, Y is 7,500 and Z is 6,500. Then we need to transfer realization profit. Realization account data to capital account. So in capital account it will come as by realization profit. Realization account hyphen profit. For X 2,000, for Y 1,500, for Z 500. Then we need to total. Here is 12,000, 9,000, 7,000. Here also the total must be 12,000, 9,000, 7,000. So the balancing figure should be transferred to cash or bank account. So 12,000 is a balancing figure, 9,000 is a balancing figure for Y and 7,000 is a balancing figure for Z. Then third one we go with cash account. The cash account should get tally. Draw 4 column, particulars, amount, particulars, amount. The first 2 column represent debit, the last 2 column represent credit. Then bring opening balance, to balance brought down is 1,000. Then transfer all the entries which is related to cash or bank. So, cash or bank, cash or bank, you can write cash or bank account. So the entry is bank account data to realization. So to realization, right, assets, that comes to 33,000. Then by realization, I get creditor 6,000. That's it. Then here in capital account, partners capital to cash. So in cash account it will come as by X capital 12,000 by Y's capital 9,000 by Z capital 7,000. That's it. The cash account should get tally. Here 1 plus 33, 34,000. Here also it must be 34,000. 6 plus 12, 18, 27, 34. So the cash account get tally. So we can come to a conclusion that we didn't make any mistake. We did all the accounts without any error. Thank you. All the very best.